Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Enigmatica 6. I'm ZeoFate and today we've got a couple of different things on our docket. As you can tell, I've done some modifications in this specific room. And it's because, well, I need food. Because I'm going to need food and I'm also going to need string and everything else like this. So I'm going to get farms up and running right away. Now, I did all these ahead of time. They're pretty simple builds, and I just didn't want to record for a little bit, show you it, how to do one, and then cut the recording and do them all. So I figured I'd leave the last one to show you how I did it. It's pretty simple. You just take your mallet and I break out personally a 5x5 area. And since I'm working down here, might as well go in and grab all the various different resources kicking around underneath here, because, well, I'm probably not going to get under here again. Or if I do, I probably won't remember it. So that just clears that out. Now, the way I usually do this is I'll just lay out the dirt. I know I'm going to need, because it's a 5x5 area that I'm using for these farms. I know I can need 24 dirt per, so I actually had to go out and find a lot of dirt. That lights up the farm. We've also got all the normal lighting that we've got going around. And from here, we need to hoe it. Now, because of the liquid update a little whiles back, cobblestone slabs can also have a water source in them, which is what I've set up here. So it's going to keep all the farms hydrated so that we can work. Now, one of the things I did is I went out and, well, as you can see, I went out and gathered seeds. Now, the only thing you really need to do this is, well, come out here, find some grass, and boom, seeds. That's all it takes. And you'll get a bunch of different varieties of seeds. Some of which I will be turning around and, well, I'll be using a lot of others, like Demon's Dream Seeds from Occultism. We don't really need right away, so I won't be bothering with them. As you can see, I've got quite a few in there. You know what? We should probably take care of the bushes at the same time. It's gonna need 15 dirt for that. Basically what it is this wing is going to be turned into my farm area. And of course, now that I'm thinking about it, well, I could use the hammer a lot more effectively. And I'll show you what I mean. Just a titch faster than the other way I did it. Now, if we show light levels, we got that there that mobs can spawn. So we'll just chuck a bush on top of it, and we don't have to worry about it. And if you really want, you can just chuck a light source up in here, just to light those up. So, with that being said, now we're going to get on to planting. Now, there's industrial hemp always takes a really long time to grow for me, so I'm getting it planted now because we are getting into industrial engineering. Yeah, industrial engineering. Immersive engineering. Sorry. It's one of those days. Okay, so we are going to want potatoes as well. Let's see, carrots, definitely. Do I have any beet seeds? There's beetroot. Carrot there. What I'm going to do is I'm just basically going to go along and create a single row of each of these seeds. Some I'll have full fields, others are just going to be just a single row. That's all I need. Okay, so let's sort that. Put that there, signifying it's done. Those are done. So we've got zucchini, yams. Wheat's going to be another one that I'm going to do a full roster of. We got turnip, tomato. So I think wheat I'll put over to the one we just built. Now you'll need 24 to fill up one of these. Okay, so that's done. Let's get those out. So tomatoes I'm going to put there. Yams can go right beside. We got our spinach, soy beans. Now this is really going to help because well, every 10 unique flavors you encounter is going to give you more hearts. So a lot of these I haven't eaten yet, so once they grow up, it's going to give me some more hearts that I can use. Oh, potato. Potato over here. Pumpkin. Okay. Now, for these, I'm going to do a slight alteration to one of the farms. Because I've got both pumpkin and I've got melon. So let's pull out our melon seeds. So those will grow in the center, and then I'll fill in the pumpkin when I get the remainder of the seeds. Okay, so that's pepper. Could have sworn I already saw rice, but it's evidently a different type. Might be a different type of rice. Now I will propagate these crops so that I got full rows of each of them once they grow up. And I know some of these, like the industrial hemp, will turn around and actually give me material I can turn into string. So that'll be useful in the long run. And we can see things are growing pretty decently at this point. So let's get all this stuff put away. Clean up our inventory a little bit. How are you for power? You don't have a lot, so we'll get you started some more. Does this pack have this in it? Yes, it does. Good. The combining slabs into... well, actually, I'm going to need that. The combining slabs into a full block has been one of those little mod tweaks for quite a while, so I have absolutely no compunction against using it. I personally think it's great. It originated on, at least the first time I ever saw it was on a Skyblock map. So, we got that done. So now we got a whole bunch of stuff to do. And one of the things I spotted afterwards, and I don't think I called it out at the time, is when you're in the storage and you're doing the questing, the sophisticated backpacks will give you the tier 1 backpack, so you don't need to make it. So grab this right off the bat, right when you start the world, go into storage, grab it, and then here. Because that'll help you out quite a bit. So, what I'm going to do is I got a bunch of various different upgrades from the storage that I'm going to work on. I got all the wood and everything else like this I should need. And I came through and I made just a bunch of of the different materials in small quantities. You know, just so I can, well, have them. So first thing we're going to do, simply because we wanted to do it last episode and didn't have string, and I went and, well, was getting seeds, countered some spiders. We're going to get ourselves an engineer's hammer. Then we're going to turn around, come here, grab that chunk of coal. And now we're going to get our coke oven up and running. And that's all we got to do is just whack it with the engineer's hammer and chuck some coal in there. It'll turn into coal coke, which doubles its burn time. So for power, that's even better. And it'll also make creosote, which will enable us to turn around and make impregnated wood. So we got that done. Next, I'm going to need at least a couple. Okay, so if we go that and that, it's only going to get me one. And I'm going to need a couple more than that. There we go. I'm going to need 4 drawers. First drawer is, well, I can't make that just yet because I need nether quartz, which I don't have. So that one's off the list, unfortunately. And I don't have emeralds, so unfortunately that one's off the list. Don't have obsidian, so that one's off the list. And I need sticks and flint for that one, which I actually have, so that one we can actually do. Right, put all the flint in here, which is out. So we'll just put the gravel back in here. It'll process it into sand and give me some flint. See? Ooh, got some lead and silver that I was processing. Just chuck that over there. The unfortunate part is the flint's the byproduct. Now, I'll wait for that to go through. Start working on the chests. So first we're going to need just a basic chest. There we got our iron chest, which we can then, actually let's, yeah, that's what I thought. One thing to watch out for some quest progression mod packs is you actually have to put the item in your inventory, like this. It won't count it if you pull it out of the crafting table and put it right back in. So keep an eye out for that. There's a silver chest. Let's get ourselves a diamond chest. And we'll just straight up replace this chest with it. So there's a lot of storage in here. And a bunch of filters and yeah, I have no idea what these are doing. I'll have to play around with it. So, we got our chest done, which got a bunch of our quests done. And we got the extra flint we need. So, I'm going to need probably that many sticks. Because I first need to make some upgrades. And I need to make the storage upgrade. Yeah, just had a little bit more sticks. Groovy. Now, for the storage upgrade for the hold capacity, this particular one reduces the storage down so it'll only hold a single stack. So if you have an item that you only want to hold a single stack of and you just want to void the rest of it, well, that's how you do it. Now let's get the miscellaneous blocks put away. Okay. So, quest book's done. That one shouldn't even been locked. So, let's get ourselves a gold tier backpack. It increases the space even more, and I'm betting these are the upgrade slots, which we haven't quite gotten to yet. Let's sort backpack and filter by tags, by name, by count. Okay. Yeah, so that one's done. Let's go up to a diamond tier backpack. Probably even more, yeah, even more room and more upgrade slots. So up to 5 upgrade slots. Now this can come in handy once I get mining, once we get some of the upgrades, which, well, I wonder, can we actually, are the upgrades available? Okay, so basic upgrade needs string, which, and leather. Leather, we should be able to just redstone furnish rotten flesh. Now, come to think of it, I've seen that an awful lot and never actually had it work for me. It's always, you can do this, but it doesn't work. So let's give it a shot and find out. Oh, it does work. Nice. Well, that's going to get us some leather. So that's really good. Now, next little bit is I want to keep some basic fluid tanks on me. The reason why I want to do this is because when I'm out hunting and, oh, I encounter a bunch of lava, well, I can take the bunch of lava with me. So I'm thinking each tank that I'm building right now can hold 14 buckets. I'm not going to need water, but I know there's lava, I know there's oil, so there's at least 2. So let's make 2 of these. Okay, iron and redstone makes basic fluid tanks. Evidently they don't. Or they do. I think the shovel was hiding in there just as a visual glitch. And there we go. So let's put our backpack on. That way we can go in there and we can start tucking away a bunch of the different tools that I don't need right away. Food I can use, we'll chuck those away. We'll drop all that. And well, since we got that and mining's gonna be a bit issue, I think I'm gonna, well, first of all, let's go clear out our quests. Because, yeah, we got a couple that we got set up. Oops. Okay, so we'll grab that, we'll grab that, and we'll grab that. So let's see what we got. Well, we got some nether bricks, which not enough to make what we need for the blast furnace. But I wonder if it's enough. Wonder. I know there's, I think it's the induction furnace. The induction smelter, no, that just needs sand. Or the Magma Crucible that needs nether bricks. Ooh, you gave me just enough to make the Magma Crucible. So let's get the Magma Crucible set up, because that way I can produce and make lava and numerous other materials. Actually, let's hold off on that for just right now. Okay, so we got a flask of speed, another one. Got a bunch of leather. Got some nether bricks, and we got 2 enchanted books. Impact, which increases projectile damage. Pedestal speed. Okay, and increases Bane of Arthropods. Smite, fire protection, preserving. Gives a chance not to consume ammo when firing. Okay. Those, I might have to break those down, because some of those look like they could be useful, but just not all on the same thing. So, yeah, we'll have to look into those. Still, on the next one, we'll get Farmer's Delight for that one, which is going to get us some more epic Oreos. It's going to give us a Scavenger's Delight and Alchemist's Delight. So, that gave us some gunpowder leather, so we now up to 18 leather. And that's going to give us a flask of shielding. And that's got 6 charges. That can be useful, just I'm not one to use potions mostly, so how useful, I'm not 100% certain. Okay, Immersive Engineering. That'll give us the shears. So I need to break my coke oven for 8 coal coke. Ooh, I should actually make a tank for that. Let's see. Now that I'm thinking about it, I should probably make a tank for that creosote. So let's pull that out. We'll quickly break this so I can get the brick quest part. That's not enough to rebuild it, guys. You should have given me all 27 back. Now, normally I wouldn't do this, but that's straight up right, a glitch. Because normally when you break those, they give you back all the materials for it. Okay, so that one's done. So chuck those away, pull out our engineer's hammer, re-smack this. Go in here, I'll put, if you have a fluid tank or something like that, or bottles or whatever, it'll automatically fill the tank first before it'll make its own inventory. Now, because I want to get that quest done first, I'm just going to quickly pop 9 out, set them in there, because it'll be a lot faster. Even though now that I'm thinking about it, I broke it just before the block was going to turn into creosote, and hindsight. So, what else do we got going on? I'm working on that alloy kiln. So let's take a look at what we got for that. Okay, so sandstone and bricks. That's 2, and I don't have any idea how big a structure that needs to be. So let's take a look at our book here. Yeah, let's see. Simple machines. No. Construction. That's not what I need. There we go, alloy kiln. Needs 4x4, so I need to do 4 crafts. So, takes 2 sandstone each, so I need 8 sandstone. I'm going to need 8 bricks. You're using up a bunch of power right at the moment. Good, just chuck that sand in there. I think I'll hold on to that flint just in case for little bits and pieces we need. And there's the bricks we need. Should give us what we need. It's going to give us copper ingots. And let's see here. Pull out our trusty pick. I think I'm going to put the steel unit there. Yeah, because this area is not quite suitable for it. So let's get this built up like this. I should probably see if I got any torches left, which I don't. Now, one thing you can do, if you want to, when you're out mining, is turn your coal into this. It does work, but it's expensive. Because with one coal and a stick, I can get 4 torches. Versus one of these. So, well, it's an option, and hey, you could use it aesthetically quite easily. It's just not something I personally will do. Just chuck a light in that corner just to keep it so that mobs don't show up and wreck our day. Give that a whack. And I know this is going to need coal coke, and then it's going to make alloys for what we need. So as you can see, it's already filling up in here. We've got 1.5 buckets. Already made 3 coal coke, so that's just going to need some time to sit and percolate. Do we have any other quests that we got going right at the moment? We can work on basic wiring. I don't quite know. Actually, looking at the time, it's about wrapping up time. So I'll let this stuff percolate through and do a little bit more cleaning up around the base because I'm going through and just grabbing the various bits and pieces of resources kicking around. And we'll see y'all next episode. This is ZeoFate signing out.